Today we have a wonderful workshop by Charlotte that I have been looking forward for a very long time. As for the adventure partner, her choice is the person who lacks a sense of direction, because our captain Charlotte will indeed take the responsibility to guide you the way along the journey, but she needs a partner to watch the time, or they will both be screwed as they might be late for their flight. So please join me in welcome our lovely Charlotte.
Wow, that's so nice. Well, good evening. Very nice to see so many people here. I'm Charlotte. It's my pleasure, also pressure, to host this workshop for you. For those who never seen me before, it's a little about myself, okay? The truth is, we're going to talk about how to make a good speech, right? And myself, I have never, ever once failed to any speech contest, because I've never joined any of them. I'm very proud of myself. And now I make myself sound very qualified and professional. We're going to start. Okay, this is my title, Be Genuine, and I'm not going to explain it, but I want you to think why I make this title. Okay, I'm going to walk around here first. I want to make the definition clear, so we have kind of pretty much the very close point of view about what is a speech. So now you can start to think. Maybe you have different idea for a speech. So many people come to join Toastmasters just because they want to deliver a speech, their dream speech. But what is a speech? You might have a lot of different ideas. Storytelling, like TED, funny presentation, like stand-up comedy, one of my favorites, or contribution of information, knowledge. Lots of people want to do that, but sadly, most of us, we're not scientists or researchers, so it's hard to do that. Or you think talking on stage for 5 to 7 minutes, that's a speech? They could be all right, but I just want to give you a clear definition about this. Just this sentence, okay? The expression of, or the ability to express thoughts and feelings by articulate sounds. Keywords, there are two keywords. I think these two are really important in this sentence. First, express, okay? Express yourself, deliver, the way you deliver. And why articulate? It's important. If you did my questionnaire, you know I have two questions for you, right? One is if you have any problem of delivering speech, that's express. And about English, that's articulate sound. Okay. Sadly, we have so many questions. I collect more than 20 questions, I guess. And we only have 15 minutes. Let's see how we can get through all this. So I sort of all the questions we have. I put them together. This is the first one we like to talk about, a topic. These are all the questions about topic. I'm too lazy to translate them into English. And we all know Chinese, right? So good. Quickly read them, and I'm going to show you the section of a speech. Okay, so you can think about the answer by yourself first. Okay. Oh, sorry. This one is how I do it. So I just quickly show you this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. Basically, I write a lot. So if you ask me how I get those ideas for making speech, I just write whatever comes up in my mind, even just 2 words, lie, trust. I think that would be a good topic to talk about. I write it And maybe after a few months, I just check my notebook and I might have an idea for what to do. Oh, I even got an idea from this poster. I saw it in McDonald's. Have you ever seen this one? Yeah. Yes. Well, a few years ago, I think 2014, it was really eye-catching in McDonald's, especially you waiting in a long queue and, you know, kids, you. All right. So I got an idea from the speech, from the poster.
Parents signing up their children for this camp. I can see it now. After a few hours of laborious enjoyment, parent and child walk home together. Mom asks, "How was the camp, sweetie?" Junior replies, "It was awesome, Mom! We all want to look like McDonald's and deliver again!" What will be your reaction if your kids say that?
Do I sound more qualified now? I hope so. That's why I put it for the first one. Okay, so just basically you collect whatever you have feeling in your daily life. I don't make speech about some very hard knowledge or like something really deep, and because I know those are not mine. I make something comes from me, something I see, something I feel. Okay. And I can make a lot speech. So quickly answer these questions. The first one is simple. I like this question, very simple. I usually make all the content first, then I decide my topic. Easy. Some example is my C3. I make a speech about ordering food, and just finish the speech, and I think, the title for Buon Appetito would be nice, so I just make a title. But in the whole entire speech, there's no sentence called Buon Appetito. That means, wish you a good meal. So I think it would be nice. I think title is not that important. Should be appealing, but not a very key part. And how to collect? I just write a lot. Okay, that's how I do it. You might find a suitable way for yourself. Some people type a lot, or some people take pictures. That's how you collect ideas. And like I said, ideas from your life. Try not to make speech from video on the internet, or I don't know, from TV, or like I said, it's not yours. Make something from you. But if you watch a video and you feel you kind of have the same feeling, and you put your own experience from how you grew up, something like that, then I think that will be okay. How to make the beginning and the end. This is what happened to me. Usually I write a lot of keywords, but a lot of them, they cannot become a speech at the end. That's what happened. And I'll try to write more than one paragraph. Then I think I might be able to develop a little bit more. For example, my C7, it took me like 2 years to make the speech, from the beginning to the end. Yeah, long time. Okay, so the second, this one. Some people care about if I can make humorous speech, since we are the most humorous. Sadly, I'm not a humorous person. I still try to I make some research about humor, and there are a lot of theory on you can find it easily. But they say these are the key elements for humorous speech or stand-up comedy, something like that. I still find they have sort of connection. For example, they all mention about surprise. Cannot deny it, right? Something surprised you easily, giggle. And then recognition and target and realism, they are similar, but not quite. I just put them together because we don't have much time. So target is basically about the theme, the main idea. For example, you talk about your partner, you talk about your husband, you talk about your sister. And realism, something from reality, something you can echo to the audience. Okay, so similar to recognition. And here, something out of place called incongruity. And I found it similar to exaggeration and emotion. So I will show you the video first, because I don't want to talk too much. One of the great example here. Enjoy.
My husband was once named Toastmasters members, and I strongly encourage him to go here more often to support me, to practice speaking English, because he told me that he wants to improve English speaking skills, but his action tells another story. He didn't even show up today.
I think that's the best part of the speech, because we don't have much time. So I just quickly show you my keywords.
My husband was once named
Target.
Toastmasters
Show up.
members,
Husband.
and I strongly encourage him to go here more often to support me, to practice speaking English, because he told
Sounds
me that he wants
familiar,
to
right?
improve
Sounds
English
really
speaking skills,
realism.
but his action tells another story. He didn't even show up today.
That's something surprising, because I never thought of Sherry would say something like that. Maybe she just set up, when she arrived there. So I think that's a great one. And here.
She didn't accept my love letter.
Emotion.
I
Here.
feel broken heart.
Exaggeration.
My heart is crushed. I'm not willing to accept the truth. Because we are still friends. So I asked her, why do you reject me? Which point do you dislike me? I said it's okay. Finally, she ignored me forever.
So this clip, you see, include these elements here, so things clear. For answering this question, I just give you a quote. Most good jokes state a better truth. Okay? Okay, think about it. Alright. Wow, this is a tough one. Wow, how can I make my speech touching, meaningful? Here's another one. This one I think is one of the best speech he has ever made. Only this one.
When I was 5, one day, my parents summoned. They said, "Carl, we have a nice surprise for you." I was so excited. I imagined, would it be a toy dinosaur like Shao, or a toy castle with toy kite in it, very sweet, or a puppy. I've always wanted a puppy. And my mom was like, "We are going to have a sister! You are going to be a big brother!" I said, "What? I don't want a sister! I want a puppy!" And my mom said, "No, you are going to have a sister and you are going to love her."
So why I show you this clip? Not because he's, ridiculous. Something you want to make it touching, meaningful, talk about your life. Something universal, talk about your parents, your childhood. These are very useful topics, and no one can be exactly the same as you. Okay? Be genuine. Again, be sincere. Don't make something not from you. Okay, how to deliver. So quickly show you another clip.
As I said before, actions speak louder than words. All I usually need to do is to stand there, look sternly at the noisy kids, and they will eventually calm down.
to lower their voice, you can't play your radio at full volume. Back to the cardinal rule. Lead by example. How simple is it? Okay. So just quickly answer these questions. Move only when it's necessary. Lots of people just walk around on the stage. You don't have to. Just like that. Okay? And the second one's tough, but wait for your audience might be useful for you. Wait for their reaction. When you have time. No, I don't have time, so sorry, I just keep on going. Okay, but when they're laughing, you can wait for 1 or 2 seconds. I think will be nice. Because when they're laughing, when you talk, they cannot hear you, right? How to face the audience? Look far away. For example, if you stand here, look at the exit, the door over there. Look over there, and people think you're not nervous, I guess. All right, and this one is tough, but sometimes it's audience problem, I have to tell you. I just met a guy a few weeks ago, and he told me he had exactly the same problem, but he used the same speech to another club. No one laughed. Everyone's just like, oh, serious. Oh, touch. So sometimes it's because they know you. They just see your face, they want to laugh. Okay, so maybe not your problem. And heard that ding, ding, ding. All right, so let me see if I have more to show you. Oh, here, useful gesture. I usually do that when I'm not doing any movement. I put my hands right here, usually. Okay, so that's a reference for you. Oops, no time. So I guess just practice. And I record my voice and listen, and then I fix my script. Then I think it's 100% okay. Then I record myself like a video, and then I look at the mirror to see if I look okay. Oh, so we don't have part for this English part, but I just quickly show you my tool. I listen to this, I read this. Okay. But you can find something, suitable for you, because when I was in different level, I read different stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, just make your own speech, okay? Then you will make really nice speech. Session master.